Hi guys, today I wanted to do a little review walkthrough of the Earthbound Oracle by Skullgarden. So this is the same people that put out the wooden tarot, which I don't have. I actually got this. I actually looked at both and preferred this. So it's a great size, actually, great for carrying around. It's a sort of a pocket playing card size. By the way, I got this from Skullgarden's Etsy shop. So it says the Earthbound Oracle is a practical, down-to-earth deck containing familiar and pithy subject matter that is simple to understand yet complex enough from which to derive multiple meanings for many unique situations. It's actually got a spelling error on there, not a spelling error. It actually says yet complex enough from which to derive. Anyway, it's got a picture of a couple of the cards on the back there. The art was done on wood, and that shows through as the background, and each is individual, so it's not just a repeated wooden sort of pattern. It's the actual wood grain from the art. The deck came with a little business card, and it came with a sticker. The box, actually, I really like the box, the playing card box, and it folds back. Like, it doesn't just it doesn't just open like that. It actually folds back further, so you can get your fingers down on both sides and pull the deck out. Now it's a 48 card deck. I've actually blacked the edges of mine. Well, sort of, it's like a silvery black. The backs are just a plain black with the wood showing through on the double moons. Nice cardstock, kind of a silky, not entirely matte, but definitely a sort of a satin feel to it. I watched a few reviews before I got it, and I know that some people when they got their decks, received like a little wooden disc chip thing with yes and no. I didn't get that. Having said that, I'm kind of late to the game with this deck, so I assume that was one of the little gifts that people got when it was first brought out. So that's all that came in the box. So I'm just going to show you the cards now. This is actually one of those little pouches that a reusable shopping bag comes in, and it is just the perfect size for this deck. So I kind of put it in that because this will just get wrecked. And also, it doesn't come with a guidebook. It doesn't come with a fold out or a leaflet. You assign your meaning. They've got keywords, but you know, you use them how you want to use them. So we have deceit, growth, they've got all the elements too, so you can see the wood grain when sorry about the glare, it's my lighting today. Fire. It's nice that all the elements are included. Air. Cycle. Intuition. Water. Resistance. Life. Now, not only is that a germinating seed, doesn't it look like a brain? Wealth. Simplicity. gift. This was shipped to me via USPS, which I'm not really that familiar with in New Zealand, and it did take a good 2 to 3 weeks to get from, and the tracking was not particularly accurate. So glad to see it got here, because I did email asking if he could sort of check on it, but I didn't hear back. But it got here, so what's this? Failure. Balance. Fear. So in the fear card, we've got the arrows coming towards us. And then in the healing card, we've got he's got the bandages, and I actually removed a bird from my house that the cat brought in this morning. Hopefully he's okay. Healing, we've got the arrows moving away. Toxic, that's pretty cool. Reflect. There's no love card, there's no romance card. What's this? Travel. Illuminate. So if you've got the wooden tarot, you'll notice that the god cards, I think they've got eyes on them, don't they? Release. Interesting, that's a lily, and lilies are often funeral. Permanence. Obfuscate. So this is our closed eye. Earth. Vision. That's an owl, a blindfolded owl holding a crystal in flight. Death. The light in the eyes have gone out, but there is an infinity symbol and what looks to be, could be a moon, could be a sun behind him. Pale sun. Him, I don't know why I said him, but perseverance, the salmon swimming upstream. Oh, this is lovely. Labour, bees. Wisdom. I don't know if that's a crow or a raven or really what the difference is, but taking threads. It's like he's got a little thread in his mouth. Protect. Go lightly. Tread lightly with what you hide away. Interesting. Sleep. The wood grain is actually pretty cool. It's not showing up too well in the video, but love this one. Creativity, the chameleon. Terra, as in earth, as in terra firma. It's interesting that he's got this as well as the earth card. Not sure how I would. Now this is a bit, some people don't like this one. This is luck. So this is a lucky rabbit's foot. I can't say I'm enamored with it. I would have preferred a 4-leaf clover or something like that. Being that I've got Irish heritage, but I know some people are removing this one from the deck. But, you know, considering it's Skullgarden and he uses a lot of skulls and bones and things like that, I don't know, you know, it's using the whole animal, eating what you hunt, not just hunting for sport and, you know, for fun. But if you're utilising the whole animal and you're eating the rabbit, I don't know if you can get too sort of cringed out by a rabbit foot when the rest of the deck's full of bones and skulls and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel particularly lucky with it. To be honest, I think I had one when I was a kid, but I can't say it's a pretty old-fashioned idea now. Doesn't really make me feel lucky. I won't remove it, but Soul, the sun. Whoops. This is interesting. Self. It's like a heart. You know, and it almost looks like the roots of a tree. Interesting. I'll have to think on that one. Message. Oh, just not showing up that wood grain, are we? Time. This has actually got the astrological signs around the hourglass. The sun, the moon. Cool. Luna, the moon. Bond, little acorns. That's nice. Abundance, the pomegranate. I wish it would stop glaring. Ceremony. There you go. We've got the black candle with the white flame and the white candle with the black flame. Arcana, or Arcana, Arcana is how I've always said it. Crystals growing out of a nautilus shell. Or well, yeah, it looks like a sort of a nautilus shell. Interesting. Guide, compass. Transformation. Voice. Achievement. Reaching the top of that peak there. Reaching your peak. And home. So, I do apologise for that light. I don't really want to do the review all over again, so hopefully they've shown up enough for you to see what the deck looks like. So yeah, it's a neat little deck actually. I haven't worked with it lots. I don't know if I'll use it as like a divination tool, as a focus, as a meditation device, as a you know, you could use the elements. You could certainly use it as a focus card for readings. You could use it as focus cards for your altar. You could use things like the elements as to mark out the quarters. There's lots of ways you could use it, I guess, isn't there? So I kind of like the way it's been left, just left to figure out yourself. So you can see it fits in here actually perfectly. It's a little raincoat deck, raincoat pouch. So that is the Earthbound Oracle by Skullgarden. As I say, I purchased mine via their Etsy store. And yeah, I recommend it. See the wood grains showing up nice on here. It does show up. It is. So yeah, I do apologise for my video quality today. I just can't. There's not really anywhere else for me to sit today. But all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Ta-da, cheery.